So,
I need to take that shot.
All right, welcome to another 405 episode. I'm Mr. 405 Peanut with my special guest, Miss Shayla.
hello.
And then we got a returning guest, Miss Chiraq. And then you already know the one on the end, Mr. E Rock the mic.
What's up with it?
All right, today's topics, I guess, besides we just always do a mixer on this because we get let everybody talk about everything. But the hot topics is the soft guys. That's a hot topic right now on YouTube and all social media sites.
I don't come up with these topics. This is it. This is Peanut's turn.
Guy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, y'all know what they talking about with the soft guys. Everybody, the guys basically want to play the female role, where they want you guys to come.
Rescue.
Not rescue, but an investment. You know what I'm saying? We're tired of being the
rescue.
ones. How's it rescue?
You said investment.
Yeah.
That's rescue.
So is that how we're looking at it whenever we do women? Is that a rescue? Are we rescuing you? You know what I'm saying? Rescuing you, you know what I'm saying? But see, you do. It's a debatable topic, right? Because now men are just. I think what it really is just guys just want to show you that the requirements or the judgments that y'all are coming out with are just ludicrous right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, all right. So
ludicrous.
So if you offer the date, right? We go out. There's been like a couple episodes on TikTok, Facebook, and all that stuff, YouTube, where we go out. Then all of a sudden you run up the bill, we run up the bill, right? $300 bill, and then you look at me like, pay the half. No. There was a guy, he said he would pay half, and the woman got mad and said, no, you're supposed to pay the whole thing because you're the man. But she the one that said, let's go out. Okay? Now that's been a hot topic. So what do you think about that?
I feel if we said that, then we messed up about paying half.
Paying half, but
do you agree with me, Tom?
But what about paying the whole thing though? No, because you said let's go out.
Well, no, I would feel like, for me, if I'm the one suggesting like we go out, then I'm prepared to pay because I offer. But still, typically, more like 80% of the time, the guy still pays. But if I ask if it's my idea, then I'm prepared to take care of that. But that much money, like definitely, I would go half because that's just a lot of money for anybody, unless it's a special occasion or. If it's like my birthday, then I'm like, yeah, maybe.
But it was like, I think what it was like she picked out the spot, right? Yeah. And then the food ran up the bill, you know what I'm saying? And then knowing her being in the feminist mindset maybe or whatever, because she came out and said, no, you're supposed to pay because you're the man.
I mean, I definitely know a lot of women that would agree with that.
She might have ran that bill up just on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just expecting him to pay it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like,
was it on some white chicks? On some white chicks, like
was it a first date?
Well, he didn't even say. He just. I take it that it was his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because she said, "Let's go out," and he was like, "Here's my credit card, my card. I'm willing to pay half." Mm-hmm. And she was like, no, I want you to pay the whole thing because that's what a man does. Right. He's like, but you're the one that suggested us to go out. Mm-hmm. But since the bill went so high, right, he suggested he should pay half.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, so
I can say something on that. There's a certain ceiling that clearance that you're supposed to go. And I think maybe women, depending on what type of caliber they are, their taste, they're expecting you to have $100. Some of them, you know what I mean? And they go up, whatever. I'm not going to put no prices on nothing. Because I'll get clowned right now. But what I'm saying is there's a certain type of woman that's, some women just want McDonald's. You know what I mean? And some women want steakhouse. Some women want sushi. Some people are materialistic. Or some men, too, kind of, they like to see them be in a certain type of vibe. Like, my lady goes with me to places and venues and stuff like that. And then maybe you get something there. But if you're going on a date, and you're trying to impress, you have to have a certain ceiling. You got to know, okay, we're going to go on this date. I kind of know what she like. I'm going to ask her suggestions. But what you should know off the bat when she start giving you suggestions.
But on the phone. But what you saying is, when you're the one that initiates the date. Now this is in this scenario, it's the woman that initiated the date.
Right. Okay.
She basically picked out the spot and everything like that. I'm guessing because he was like, hold on. When it came out, he was like, hold on. You the one that asked me to go out. I didn't ask you to go out. Now if I ask you to go out, of course I'm gonna be kind or not even kind. I'll be subject enough to pay for the date.
Now you're in a gray area because that's also like whenever somebody invites you to go out and then you think, okay, you invite me to go out, and man, you must be paid. You want to go eat? Well, yeah.
Now you gotta ask questions. Who's paying?
Yeah.
I pay, you pay. We gonna have a Dutch and what we doing here?
I think sometimes a woman, if she does come across some money or she wants to feel like she wants to treat her man or whoever, friend or Dutch, whatever, you can go like that. But you should, chivalry ain't dead, man. It's like we should still go off of that. Men and women don't want to. And what he's saying is men and women switching roles is really not supposed to be like that. But we concur, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But if you are a heterosexual man and you are supposed to hold the door open, you are supposed to treat a woman nice. We talked about that at last podcast.
But now the table. No, let's get your input, Shayla.
I'm gonna say this on the chivalry thing.
Okay.
Most people ain't used to it, especially the youngsters. So they don't know nothing about it. So it probably ain't nothing to them. I just think it's the proper thing for a man to do if you right there, in front of him. I do it
should
even
be like a teamwork, right?
Yeah,
we got it together.
You know what? Oh, I'm open the door for him.
Open up the door for him.
If he older and it's just a polite thing.
Courtesy.
You just gotta know your role and stuff.
And stay in control.
Like she said, the younger generation.
No,
it's not
freestyle.
So now
it's freestyle. Everything's freestyle.
You remember that term? You know what I'm saying? When you're when the rooster, when the chickens hatch, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to talk. Yeah, the old saying, right? The old saying when the chickens hatch. Now it's kind of like we're becoming into that phase of when the chickens are hatching, right? The new generation from the single mother era to now we have the soft man era. Now we're entering eras, right? Because now the men.
You soft, not me. I'm just saying
that's what they calling it, the soft man. I didn't know that's what they were calling
2 out of 5 men.
Wait a minute, hold up. No, that cannot be.
But y'all raised, but the women raised them though. That's the whole thing. The women raised them.
No.
So the whole point of it is the whole point that I'm making is, all right, this young man has been groomed by a woman.
Right.
That's all y'all been groomed by because we
man ran out. The man dropped the
ball. We the mother.
You're the man. You're the mother and the man now.
Right. See, I don't really think that. I mean, they give it that terminology, but I don't even think that's necessarily what it is. Depending on the man and the circumstances, I feel like it's more of just wanting to have like more of equality, or even like a certain like boundary as to like, okay, yes, I'm going to pay for dates and this and that, but after a certain amount of time, like. It should be a trade-off sometimes, or if it hit a certain amount, it should be split.
You want me to give a breakdown of how this is going now?
Please
no, I know.
I gotta get the breakdown.
We won.
How you win?
Because I'm sick. We won.
All right. This is a breakdown.
We won.
This is a breakdown. The man, right? The category soft man or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. All right. He wants you to take him out. The same qualities that a woman wants. Basically, everything that a woman wants, he wants. And then in 3 months, he expects you to pay all his bills.
But I don't expect nobody to pay all my shit because I got me, baby. Hold up, swallow up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But that's a new thing now.
No, if I'm dating
what do you mean that's a new thing?
I'm paying my own.
A woman wants that all of her shit. If you up over there, listen. If you up over there like that, you need to be paying something. Because you up, hell yeah, something. Because you up over there. No, look. Because you up over there like that, and you be shit. But running shit like that.
But check it out. But the whole narrative is we're just trying to reflect the mirror back onto you.
Do that.
This is what it is. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why we're doing this. No, we're just because it's all like a whole. All right. I'm not a soft guy. This man ain't a soft guy, right? Because we're in different eras. Mm-hmm. But these are new eras that's coming out, right? Because like you said, she's not shy of opening up the door for an older man or whatever, right? Yeah. But a younger person might be like, fuck that old motherfucker. He gotta get his own door. Hold on, sexy red. We gotta get it back in character. But that's where the world is heading. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then you got AI. You know what I'm saying? New beefs and everything like that.
Oh man, segue.
So then we're gonna go ahead and just generate some new beats because everybody, we can't talk about the soft guys too freaking long. You know what I'm saying?
I seen when we had verses with the the music when we was COVID, everybody was trying to come together. They missed rubbing their shoulders at the places. And so they did the little versus thing, and it was cool. Now it's then turned into a real versus.
Now it's a battle rap.
Now it's like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. It's like, they're going below the belt.
But think about it, though.
But this is real hip hop.
People, the top three, right? They came out with the whole thing with the top three. Drake,
the big three.
And then Drake. The whole thing about it is Drake and J. Cole. They're on tour, so they had a little talk before they even came out with that diss thing. I bet. Right, but I bet Drake didn't even know that J. Cole was on Metro Boomin shit too. Right. And so the reason why I think he dropped out is because he's at a contradictory standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here dissing these guys, and I was just over here rapping with these guys about this guy.
It doesn't matter. It sells the music. You know what I'm saying? It sells their brand. They all their brand. From the Rick Ross beefing and doing all that stuff, and like I say, anytime you see some weird stuff like that, they always show up in Oklahoma. That's weird, ain't it? It's like the bag is up. Yeah, Rick Ross was here tonight. He was here. Yeah, Rick Ross was here tonight. Shout out to Rick Ross, and my friends was like right on stage with him. But like Rick Ross was here, and then also Juicy J, and they performed.
And then we had the Coyotes here today too.
Yeah, so I missed it, but yeah, these guys is trying to get their money, man, and whatever they can do to promote. They know they're going to a low end. Like if I have to say, if you're on tour, there'll be certain states that you go to that you might not get all that money in them states. You ain't gonna get them ticket sales, so you might have to go and troll for a little bit. You got to go and troll for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about. But
so go ahead.
Anyway,
go ahead.
We're talking about the rap beats anyway. So real quick, so we can get because they, We know that they doing the AI now, like you were showing me with the Drake, and that blew my mind because I heard auto tune, but that's auto tune 3000 shit. Using Tupac's voice,
a whole 16 bars,
and kind of like what Kendrick did with his face, and he did in the video where he changed his face into Nipsey, and he changed his face into some other people. But yeah, that is the one with Kobe. He changed his face to Kobe and some other things. But this is with the audio, man. I wish we could play a snippet of it, but yeah, it's crazy. If you go check it out, man, it's the new one from Drake. Drake had made himself sound like Tupac
and Snoop Dogg.
Like he put a voice thing, like it's AI.
Did anybody know that?
I mean, we just all found out about last night because Snoop Dogg came on YouTube last night. Was like, really? What the fuck?
Yeah, he said because you can hear Tupac saying something about a light skinned dude from Canada or something like that.
Yeah, like it's all.
I'm like, what? I didn't really get a chance to listen to it.
Tupac was just came back.
Yeah, and then Snoop was like, bow wow, yeah, you don't want none of this with Drake or something. I don't know what he was saying, but I could hear that voice. And with the holograms and with all this AI, it kind of make you wonder, cloning is getting there. It's almost meeting its way around to where you have the artificial intelligence and it can do whatever it want to do.
And then everything's just going to be basically like they said, we're entering the Matrix. Everything's going to basically be the Matrix.
But if I look at it like this, if you AI yourself, it's going to be like the movies, like the Jet Li movie where you didn't know, which, remember the one or whatever where you couldn't figure out which one was the real Jet Li we watched the other night. It's going to get like that. We're going to have two.
So then you ain't even going to be able to tell
who's the real one.
Right.
Right.
Who's the real woman?
Because the AI is going to be the evil twin, right? The AI is gonna be the evil twin. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the AI.
You always want a kung fu fight. So what do you think about it,
Bruce
Shayla?
Lee, because he said Jet Li.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think the beef is gonna, because they said that this beef is like not gonna escalate into
Tell them
nobody
what you
getting
said
killed.
about the white boy thing.
So you don't think so?
No,
Rick
I don't
Ross
think
was
so. I
saying
don't
that
think
stuff,
it's that
remember?
serious.
Because Rick Ross was like,
you
well,
like the
if
way
we
he
got
was
beef,
doing
you know what I'm saying, go ahead and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, address it when you see me,
And
type,
then
so
that-
just put me in my place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I see you, white boy.
Yeah.
I think the people that's involved, they're still not those type of people to just take it there, just straight out the gate.
Drake's he coming out the gate punching like a mother. And then, you know what I'm saying, like
vocally.
the Canada thug game is like way different from the American thug.
I mean, he was in Oklahoma City.
I think that Rick Ross was wrong for saying white boy type shit. Because how you gonna say that? And we see Drake.
Yeah.
He looks black and white.
That
so how you? We don't come at nobody like. I think that was low below.
He tried to holler at Drake's mama.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, he tried to holler at Drake's mama.
Right. So how you gonna come like so?
Because I think they've been saying for years that Drake's been copying our swag.
Keep it
right?
real.
When he went to Houston, he came out with a whole album, basically with the Houston flow, you know, which was cold, you know what I'm saying? That's what got me into him. You know what I'm saying? With Uptown and all those songs, you know what I'm saying, back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it seems like everywhere he goes, he steals a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's all artists though.
Who you talking about?
They talking about Drake. He takes a little bit of the culture everywhere
like
he goes.
He's supposed to.
I mean, but everybody does though. Everybody does
like
because if you're around a person long enough,
he changes up his style.
That's smart.
So how could you not take a little bit of this with a little bit of that and a little bit? Because I'm from all over the world, really.
So let me ask you about this. So what about the ghostwriting part? You know what I'm saying? When a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right? And then we make a hit, right? Every piece.
Well, they made a point. Let me talk about this because Kanye has been defended on this, and Kanye, for me, I thought Kanye was a little rough around the edges when I first heard him. Long story short, he's gotten better. I'm real technical. I like what I like, but Kanye came to his own little box. He kept up with Jay-Z and all that in the rhymes and the songs. But we know that he has writers because he's doing so much that you got to come with a hit when you're going to need some help. You can't do it by yourself all the time. And that's why he does like his little Kanye party type thing, but he's working though. Diddy ain't working. Diddy just got him going to the compound and taking off their shirt.
Diddy's like
I ain't never seen so many grown black men with their shirt off. There's one video with Diddy where he take his pants off. Man, I seen that he was on something and he was doing all this ballerina shit. Hey, them drugs, that Molly, man, it's that Molly.
What to do.
Anyway, so going back to what I'm saying is that they all try to do, you know, what they can as far as like trying to make the hit song. So there's nothing wrong with them using that. But I thought that Kanye probably could do better rhyming. If he didn't have any writers, he probably wouldn't be that good. Drake would be still good. He'd be very versatile. But you got to understand dudes like Drake and Justin Bieber and some of the other guys, they can mimic different sounds of different people.
They've been bringing out a lot
and
of stuff.
And they mimic different styles they hear. It's like Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk. That's not it. It's technically not his dance. And that moonwalk, that ain't even how they do the moonwalk.
What you mean it ain't
his dance? He did the moonwalk.
Telling you, they said he took it off.
For like 30 years.
Yeah, nah, man, we ain't gonna get into that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What you mean?
How you gonna say that? He was on there doing it at 8 years old.
He was Mike's
moonwalking at 8. Ain't nobody else.
No, I never heard anything else. Have you?
The guy that they said that Michael went to see the breakdancers doing it. And he put his own twist to it.
Okay.
And so they showed what the moonwalk really looks like.
And
you've seen the original, but he took the name.
Can you show us?
No, yeah, I can't show you.
People need to see, please. Tell me, and I'll do it.
It's not going reverse. It's actually going from side to side or something like that. But anyway.
Okay, but that ain't good. So he did his own thing.
My point is that you got to make something from the culture and make it your own. There's nothing wrong with sampling. There's nothing wrong with all that.
Yeah, but because that's how you get your own shit.
The last thing I want to say about the AI, I hope they can get, I don't know how to get the clearance for that, but that's crazy.
You know, it's Drake. Ain't nobody gonna contradict that one. It's gonna be a hit. So all they gonna want is some type of royalties off of that because that's gonna be a hit. That's gonna make money generational.
He has Michael Jackson's glove in his house. He can purchase that.
Well,
he bought his glove. He got his nose too, apparently. He got his nose too. According to Rick Ross, he got his nose.
He said you go to Diddy's house and he got Meek Mills and he's like a little mink and he's purring on.
Oh my God.
Can't stop, won't stop.
And we all over.
Now you got the Michael Jackson. He just pulled out the Michael Jackson glove and pimp slapped Kendrick Lamar with that motherfucker. That's what he did.
And he hit Diddy back. Diddy slapped him with his jacket.
He ain't thinking about Diddy right now. Diddy got his own issues. You know what I'm saying? Diddy better go to prison, he think. But what about NBA YoungBoy? They said they hit NBA YoungBoy with 63 counts.
Okay, Charlamagne said something that I thought was interesting. He has a drug problem.
Oh, everybody been saying he had a drug problem.
This dude is so smart, they said, that he went and posed as a physician. And he wrote his own script. Now, that really ain't the wildest thing ever, because I've seen dudes do that too, but they'll get a script and they write it, right? Well, he posed as a 70-year-old woman to get...
Yeah, and then he said axe instead of ask. That's what got him all tripped up.
Yeah, so he wasn't that smart. But the thing about it is I had a friend of mine by the name of KD that used to do stuff like this. When he wanted to get some syrup, he knew the right lady to go to and use her script and then flip. You know, that's how they do it.
KD gonna get on this motherfucker like, why you bust me?
KD like dead, man. KD passed away.
Oh shit!
He passed away.
Shit right here.
Yeah, I keep it D. I keep it D, my homie.
Yeah, he did keep it D.
But that's my guy, man. Rest in peace, KD. But yeah, that stuff. That's what NBA YoungBoy is on, man. They said that he's gonna waste his life. Yeah, he was talented, but he's so much of an addict on this.
So let me ask you this. Now they said the court system told him to explain himself. Now he has a chance to rat on the homies, right? And what if the homies say, yeah, do it because you know he's down there a millionaire / probably getting close to a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Because every time he comes out with another song, it keeps going. The money keeps going. He just gave one homeboy $1 million. One of the people that was in this game just gave.
I hope he gave his lawyer $1 million.
Well, you know, his lawyer's already paid up probably $20 million off of this one. You know what I'm saying?
So he has a long.
I mean, but most people like that in that position, though, they always typically have like a fall guy. So I mean,
you're gonna have to have that because there's so much money involved. You know what I'm saying?
Well, back in 2000, you know, with J-Lo and Diddy when they was in the club, that Diddy pulled the gun out because he was paranoid and he shot the dude, but Sean had a gun too, but he took the fall. He was trying to get the driver to take the fall and give him some money, but then Sean just did it or something like that.
And then he got expedited back. But then they said,
and it reminds me of the Biggie thing for some reason. They in the back of the truck and they're like, "What we gonna do?" Is like, I don't know. I think the Biggie thing was staged, but anyway, go ahead.
I think the Biggie thing was. I don't think it was staged. I think like after Pac died, somebody had to die. And then he was just he was the biggest target, right? Because he was the one that he was beefing with the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There was no reason for Big to die.
Never died. Only reason why Pac died
Big had nothing to do with Pac dying.
Casino. Then never did. Right?
But see, this is what I want people to understand. When back in the day, I knew because I went and bought a jersey that the guy was wearing in the surveillance video. I'm talking about what's the name? The jersey he was wearing with that night. He had on the Dan Marino jersey. I remember I got it. And I said, "That's the dude that shot Pac." Because he just put this nigga ass. He a crip. And I'm like, he a blood. You know, we was thinking that Pac was with the Bloods. You know, he was MOB.
Everybody was thinking that.
And I'm like, damn, this nigga's a real blood. He gonna beat up the crip nigga. You know, so when that happened, they showed surveillance, and he's like, man, dude dislocated my shoulder, and they